At around 10 p.m. on Tuesday evening, Real Madrid manager Carlo Ancelotti would have been forgiven for thinking, "What's happened?" His team had blown a commanding 3-1 first leg lead against Chelsea at the Bernabeu and were facing a humiliating Champions League exit, just weeks after they lost 4-0 at home to bitter rivals Barcelona. But cometh the hour, cometh the man. Karim Benzema stepped up in added time to nod Real into the semi-finals. It was another special moment in a special season for the Frenchman, a campaign that's confirmed his legacy as one of the greatest centre-forwards in the history of the game. At the grand footballing age of 34, Benzema is enjoying a vintage season in Madrid. He's scored 38 goals in as many appearances this term, the best return of his career to date. He's also scored 9 goals in 13 caps since his return to the French squad last year. Benzema's form has helped Real establish a 12-point lead at the top of La Liga, win the Spanish Super Cup and now reach the last 4 in Europe. He also inspired France to victory in the Nations League, scoring in the semi-finals and final last October. Despite this, Benzema hasn't always been Real's talisman. A decade ago, he was playing a supporting role to Cristiano Ronaldo. As the Portuguese superstar was taking the acclaim, becoming the Real's record scorer with 450 goals and showing off his abs in Champions League finals, Benzema was picking up winners' medals. Is Karim Benzema one of the greatest players of all time? Let us know in the comments below. The Frenchman's supporting role is best defined by Ronaldo's final season at Real, in which they lifted 4 trophies. Benzema scored just 12 goals in all competitions, his worst return for 8 years, but started most games, including the Champions League final victory against Liverpool. He was a regular in Real's attack, regardless of his return. At Real, I score, but when the guy who is next to you scores 50 per season, you cannot do anything, said Benzema in November 2017. It's different from how I played at Lyon. I just like football and winning titles. I'm having fun. Ronaldo and we get on well. I like playing with him. He likes to play with one touch of the ball. He is more selfish than me, but that's normal. That does not bother me. Finally, it's good for the team. I focus on football. With age, I have learned to stay calm. When Ronaldo left Real for Juventus in the summer of 2018, many were asking where the goals were going to come from. Gareth Bale's Bernabeu career was in decline, while Vinicius Jr. was just 18 at the time. Eden Hazard moved to Real 12 months later, yet his transfer from Chelsea is yet to play out as hoped. Considering Benzema's meager return in Ronaldo's final season in Spain, few were backing him to be their next talisman. Yet he was brilliant during the 2019-20 campaign, scoring 30 goals in all competitions. And since then, he's got better with age. Benzema has found the back of the net 125 times during the last 4 seasons without Ronaldo. During his 9 seasons alongside the current Manchester United forward, the Frenchman scored 192 goals. His average return has increased from 21.33 goals per season to 31.25, and Real still have up to 10 fixtures remaining. It's not just the volume of Benzema's goals, it's when he's scoring them. In the Champions League, he hit a hat-trick to knock out Paris Saint-Germain in the last 16 and then repeated the feat in the first leg against Chelsea. He's dragging Real to European glory. Goals are useful, titles are useful, but they are not the fundamental things, said former Real striker Antonio Cassano earlier this month. Cristiano Ronaldo has to pray in the morning and say, "Thank you, Benzema, that you played with me." Benzema, this year and last year, has scored 50 goals and assists this year and last year over 30 goals. Ronaldo scores and will always score, but he's a different player. Benzema is a goal-scoring centre-forward. But he's also a 10 and a 9.5. Watching Benzema become Real's talisman has been a treat. And further honours could be the horizon. Many are tipping him to win this year's Ballon d'Or. Karim Benzema, if they're not engraving his name on the Ballon d'Or, he'll be surprised, said Rio Ferdinand. The Brazilian Ronaldo, not to be confused with Cristiano, also thinks Benzema should win the Ballon d'Or. Karim deserves the Ballon d'Or, the two-time winner told Marca. I've been saying it for years and they've criticized me. But he deserves it, he's a great striker. It's perhaps too early to engrave Benzema's name on the illustrious trophy, considering Terry's still a Champions League final and World Cup to play this year. Yet that shiny golden ball is irrelevant. His status in the annals of footballing history is confirmed. Benzema is the man who helped Ronaldo become Real's greatest ever player and win countless honors at the Bernabeu, including 4 Champions League titles, before stepping up to become the team's talisman in 2018. Ronaldo should be thanking Benzema, and we should be applauding the fabulous Frenchman.